you guys some of the items I got from Sephora while we were in quarantine. I'm going to show you some of the items that I got from Ulta. If you don't know the difference between Ulta and Sephora, Ulta has two kind of sections to their store. They have what you can consider your prestige items, like your Benefit Brow, Lancome, Beauty Bakery, Anastasia, your more expensive makeups, and then they also have a side for basically your drugstore, your Maybelline, LA Pro Girl, NYX, or I think it's pronounced NYX, Morphe, those type of stores. So the thing about Ulta that's kind of cool is that you kind of get 2 for 1. You basically can go in there if you have a $50 foundation that you like, but then you have a $2 highlight that you like. You can go in one store and you're in and out. So that's one thing about Ulta that I do like. So most of the time, the things that you don't find in Sephora, you can find at Ulta, and kind of vice versa. I guess they have different contracts with certain people. So one of those items would be the Juvia's Place products. So I've been very interested in her eyeshadows as I'm trying to get into eyeshadow a little bit more. Her eyeshadows are very pigmented. Like, I've noticed a lot of people when they use them, you know, they don't have to swirl the brush too much. They don't have to do a lot to get color to pick up. So I was interested in that. I did order this again during the quarantining time, so they were having some sales. They probably have a sale going on right now. I would go take a look. So you can get like a % off. There are a lot of YouTubers that have a code on there too as well. One of my favorite YouTubers, her YouTube is Adriana Thomas. You can check her out. She has a Juvia's Place code, so you can get some dollars off. If you don't want to go through Ulta to get the product, you want to go directly through the site, you can do that. You can use her code or kind of Google a code if you will. So the first item I'm going to show is the Chocolates by Juvia's. So this is her chocolate palette. It has 6 colors in it, and they're kind of pretty. They're not kind of, they are pretty. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You're going to see some of my brush marks in there because sis been trying to play in the makeup, honey. I don't have anything else to do. So, and then this is the front. You guys have probably seen this palette already. I think it's been out for a little bit. And these are like considered her minis because there are 6 colors in them. Most of her palettes have about 12 or more in there. So I definitely can say that with the color and stuff like that, color payoff is good. I think these are usually about $14. You can't beat it because the color payoff is really good. Like, the color payoff is up there with Anastasia or ABH. I'm trying to think of what their name is. I think it's Anastasia. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Anastasia. I can't really say MAC. I've never been a MAC eyeshadow girl, so I can't really say that. But yeah, definitely really good. She's not on the prestige side of Ulta. She's on more of the drugstore side, but for the price point and the amount of product, it's definitely worth it. I also got from her the Berries by Juvia, which is a very nice palette as well. And this is going to be like, you know, berry colors. They're going to be like your reddish pinks and things like that. And then this is what this one looks like. And again, you guys have probably seen these floating around on Instagram or YouTube already. I'm just showing you kind of what I picked up. And these are some of the colors. Like, sis did her thing. So basically, you know, you have your transitions, you have your deepen, your crease colors, your glitters. If you want to do an all matte look, you can. If you want to do an all shimmer look, you can. So those two are the minis that I bought. Again, that is going to be the Berries, which is this one, and the Chocolates. So those are like the mini ones. And then I also bought the Nubian, which is going to be kind of like your neutral colors. She has a palette called the Nudes, which I actually just recently ordered, but it's not this one, so sorry. But yeah, so these are more like nudes and neutral colors, but then she does actually have one of the mini palettes that's called the Nude. And then this one here, so those have 6 shades in them. This has 12. So this is one of like the original size palettes. And all of the palettes come with like either pressed pigments, eyeshadow, or I want to say the other name of her items. I think that's it. She has pressed pigments and eyeshadows in them, so that's what these are. Definitely good for your girls like me who are kind of getting into makeup and want to just dibble and dabble with colors that already go together, because some girls can put 3 palettes together and the look is lit. I'm just not one of those girls. So then also I ordered the Jade Infused Blender. It's a crystal perfecting blender. This is by Eco Tools. I know everyone likes like the Beauty Blender or the Morphe Blender. I'm trying out different blenders because I can't quite find one that I like the most. It's kind of hard for me to get in here. I've tried with a brush before, which actually I'm going to show you guys a brush that I bought for that too. I don't know. I find that I always have to go between a brush and a blender, So I'm kind of excited about this one because, as you can see, it's kind of diamond shaped. So when you get in there, I feel like it'll help blend a little bit better. That's something I got from them. This is the setting. It's a Real Techniques setting Real Techniques setting brush, and it's for setting powder and plus highlight. But I see a lot of makeup artists use this to blend out concealer under the eye. So I'm kind of interested in trying it for that because I haven't quite found the brush for me. I don't really like the flat brushes, like just the tapping. I kind of want to be able to pounce it as well. That's kind of how I like to blend my makeup, in that stippling or pouncing motion. So I see a lot of them use this. So I'm going to give it a try. And of course, if it doesn't work for that, it's still like a highlighter brush, which it has like the bristles and things look really good for getting right there on those cheekbones and stuff like that. So it won't go to waste. Honey, you can never can't go wrong with eyelash glue. So I've been trying different ones because I have like sensitive eyes. So this is the Adele, and it's in the color black. And I actually like the ones with the little brush because if you're like me, it's hard to put the glue on the band and then stick it on. I actually line my eye and then I pop it on. I learned that hack from Instagram from a makeup artist. Sorry, I don't know her name. I just kind of saw it while I was strolling. I was like, that may work. And it actually does. It makes it easier. It took me from taking me 10 minutes to put an eyelash on one eye to 10 minutes for both. So like about 5 and 5. Because you do still have to wait for the glue to get a little dry before you just pop the lash on. But once you pop it on, it kind of good to go. So I have bought that. I did buy some lashes. And I know the mink ones are like all the rage right now, but I still kind of like I like those natural looking ones, maybe like an everyday lash. And these are going to be the Adele Extension FX, and they are supposed to be for eye opening. And basically I have like kind of hooded almond shaped eyes, so I'm always looking for a lash that, you know, is kind of thinner in here because it gives the appearance that my eyes are more open in the middle, and then they kind of flare out because I like that little kind of cat thing, little cat eye going on. So these are definitely interesting. I haven't opened them yet. Of course I am a fan of the mink ones, the big lashes, but honey, sometimes I can't see. I'm trying to open my eyes and it does not work. So that is interesting. I also bought the Ulta Beauty brand Punchy Pomegranate Lip Balm, and it has sun protectant in it. So that kind of goes with my skincare as far as wanting to be able to take care of my skin a little more. Don't believe that black people don't need to use sunscreen. We still do. Although melanin helps, you still want to protect that melanin so you can not have hyperpigmentation, which is something that I kind of have. But that's a way to combat it on your lips. The sunscreen is going to help your lips not necessarily get any darker. If you're like me, my bottom lip is a little lighter than my top lip. But that's what that's for. And then you want to use items that have sunscreen in them or sun protectant. If not, you want to apply it yourself Auntie Jackie taught us that. That's Jackie Ina. I love her channel. But yeah. So I also bought the Ulta Beauty pencil sharpener. It was on sale, guys. It was like 25 cents or something like that. So I was like, I don't have to go to the store for one, because I do like to use lip pencils as lip liner. I like to use liquid lipsticks as the liner for my lips as well, but I will go old school and use a good pencil. So needed a pencil sharpener, and the pencils that I bought are by NYX in the color Espresso and Cold Brew. So Espresso is gonna be like a little bit of a darker brown. I like to wear that with like my nude colors, or like if the lipstick has a little more pink to it. I like to ombre my lips a lot, so that's one color. It's kind of closer to flesh tone, if you will. And then Cold Brew is like a dupe for, I forgot which MAC one, but it's like a dupe for it, and it's really nice on chocolate skin. Again, when you want to line your lips and have a nice, you want to transition into your lipstick. You can wear any color lipstick, but a liner is definitely important, especially as a brown girl. You can't just put, some lipsticks you can't just put on. You have to finesse them a little bit. So I like those two pencils, so I just went ahead and stocked up on those. And that was actually it for Ulta. So those are my quarantine buys. Again, I ordered from both Sephora and Ulta, and I kind of did them in the order that I received them. Let me know if you like the content, or if you want to see any other hauls like this. Let me know if you'd like to see a clothing haul as well. I did order some things from Pretty Little Thing during the quarantine times, and their items actually got to me pretty fast. I was surprised because they're based out of the US, they're based in the UK, but I got the items a lot faster than I got some of these items, so we'll just say that. But again, if you like the content, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Gift shop. Lady Barnett's gift shop, that is.